Okay, today's post is going to be about budget. This budget applies both to Ohio, as we live in, to any state, to the federal government. Everybody complains. The old people, governor's taken away from them. Schools, the government's taken away from them. Kids, state government's taken away from them. Here's my example I'd like to use. If you had 100 ants working in a colony, of these 100 ants, if only 80 of them were of working age and health, if they're bringing in 4 cubes of sugar a day, that's 320 cubes. Or no, let's make it better. Let's make it 5 cubes a day. That would make 400 cubes. 400 cubes divided among 100 ants gives you 4 cubes apiece, good enough for everybody. Let's say a catastrophe happens. The sugar plant closes down, and all the ants can find is the leftover sugar that's laying around the plant. And at the same time, let's say 20 of them workers, ants, can't get that far. So now we're down to we only have 60 working, bringing in the same 4 as 240. Now we've got 240 to divide among 100, which only gives 2.4. Now you want them 20 ants that were too old or too unhealthy to work to say, oh my God, I can't have less than my 4. I have to have my 4. You can't cut my 4. Then, of course, we've got the 20 that aren't working at all, you know, now. And are they entitled to nothing because they're not working? No, we have to cut it all. Everybody goes to 2.4, just like in our society. When everybody's working, there's plenty of money for Medicare and food stamps and welfare and breakfasts for kids and everything else. People are not working now. Tax dollars are down. So you cannot expect the same benefits you get when everybody's paying in. It's just like with the ants. If there's not enough coming in, there's not enough going out, so everybody has to take a cut. That means Medicare, that means social programs, that means meals in schools. They all got to take a cut. You know, I get so frustrated with them. Say, I read the other day that it takes $65 a day in one of our major inner cities to feed kids breakfast and lunch and dinner after school. $65 a day. Keep in mind, they could eat at McDonald's both meals for $7, but $65 a day. You know, a box of cereal in the morning and 5 boxes of macaroni for lunch after or dinner after school if mom and dad ain't home, and a gallon of milk. Macaroni's $1 a box of cereal's $4, 2 gallons of milk for the both of them would be, what, $6? So you're at $11 to feed them breakfast and dinner after school and before school at home, as opposed to $65 a day in school. And Medicare is just unbelievable. My mother's on it. They keep raising her amount because she's retired from school. Yes, school folks, as much as I complain about teachers, my mother retired from school. They're raising her rates, and yet there's people in town that pay nothing into it that are getting better benefits than she is. And they want to complain because they're going to get a cut. This is unbelievable. And, I mean, social programs. We've got girls in town here that are 18 years old that already have 2 kids and pregnant with a 3rd one, that are collecting checks, money, food stamps, WIC, and everything else, that have never worked a day in their life. And what's the matter with this? Is just unbelievable. We got to get them to where they really work for themselves. Again, I'm back to what I said yesterday. Drug testing for welfare checks is one of the biggest things that's going to improve the country and save us money. We all got to take a cut. And that means, yes, welfare people, you take a cut. Medicare people, you take a cut. School lunches, you take a cut. I mean, I'm making nowhere near, in my old job, 120 grand a year. Now, 35 grand a year. How am I supposed to pay for everybody in town that don't want to work to do that? It's just unbelievable.